Hello guys, how we doing? Welcome back to the Three Hammers. I'm a little bit better now. It's Sunday morning. I've got over West Ham going out of Europa League, and I can reflect on it on being a fantastic campaign for us, and just for the fans, for the players, and they will grow from that. There's a famous saying, you don't know how good you are until you lose something like that. And the best teams, it will show a lot about us next year, and definitely the remainder of this season, how far we've come as a club. If we can, regroup ourselves, get ourselves back in European competition for next season, and then hopefully go again. We'll learn from it. Everyone will learn from that. The dark arts, the refereeing and stuff like that. It's all things that you have to learn, and a lot of them players are not experienced at that. And I think we was just, again, I hate using it, but we run out of steam. Anyway, today's game, guys, it's West Ham versus Norwich, or should I say Norwich versus West Ham. Relegated Norwich, the ultimate yo-yo team, up and down. And it's the same again for them. They know how their business is run. They come up, they go down, they come up, they go down. If they stay up a season, it's fantastic for them. But they've gone down again. I think it was last week. It was officially confirmed. Dean Smith, their manager, former Villa manager. He's a decent manager, him as well. But Norwich is always going to be a tough job because they don't invest. Weaknesses is more or less nearly everything, sadly, for them. Finishing, keeping possession, failing in key areas, and then the list goes on to basically defending everything: defending set pieces, defending through balls, defending wing play. Just not been a fantastic season. Their strengths, though, is their style of players. They like to take long shots and lots of long ball, and they're apparently listed as protecting leads as their strength, which is weird considering they're bottom of the league. They like to play with a 4-2-3-1 with Crow in goal, Max Aarons, good right back, Hanley Gibson and Gananolis, I think that's how you say it. Norman, Billy Gilmore, the Chelsea boy, had a bit of a harsh season down there. Dow, Lamelo, Rashika and Timo Pukki up front. Would you guys have Timo Pukki? I wouldn't mind him, actually. I think in a better team, I think he could do quite well. And not as our first pick, I think there's bigger players out there to go and get as the player that starts, but as an option to have in and around the team, I wouldn't mind Timo Pukki. He's a good finisher, and he has scored goals in a bad team, and that's a sign of a good player if you can score goals in a team that's struggling. So for me, all day long I'd be over him if there was a chance to pick him up fairly cheaply, should I say. Last time out they lost 2-0 to Villa. But before that, I believe they lost to Manchester United as well, which was a funny old game, that one. Classic line there, funny old game. They was leading, I believe, 2-0 at one point, and then it was 2-2, 3-2. So, that's the sort of reason they have been going down. Their last win was against Burnley, which may put Burnley to the sword in hindsight now that they're running out of games, Burnley. And Everton have got a few games in hand with the game, they've got against Chelsea that they won. They could be right in it. Dean Smith has obviously got a chance to rotate now, and that was my predicted lineup. But obviously, with them going down, he can sort of half prep for next year. Have a look at a few players that maybe have been in and around the team and see whether they've got a future in the Championship next year. Always dodgy playing a relegated team because they can play with no fear. It's already done now. The season's decided. There's no pressure on them. They can play quite relaxed, and usually teams that have just been relegated find like crazy results out of nowhere, and find performances because the pressure's off. It's a funny thing with football that happens. Last time we played them at London Stadium, we won 2-0. Good win, decent win. Last time at their ground was a fantastic performance in the season that kept us up. A 4-0 win, 4 goals from Mikel Antonio. Wouldn't it be great to see him do that again? But the guy doesn't look like he's got goals in him at all. But it'd be nice for Jared Bowen to get a few if he can get some today and really push for that 20 goals, because he has got a massive chance to go and get them 20 goals. Obviously, with results going for us yesterday, Manchester United losing to Brighton really massively as well, 4-0. It does open a door up for fourth. 2 wins could do it. And that's a win today, and then you've got to go and beat Brighton, which is no easy test, because you've got to rule out Man City, because obviously with Liverpool slipping up yesterday, Man City are going to be right on it now to try and secure that title as quickly as they can, and potentially could secure it in the West Ham game next weekend if results were to go their way. Obviously, Wolves drawing as well. It's a shame that Chelsea couldn't do that for us. Obviously, 97th minute, Conor Cody header. It's just kept them on our toes a little bit. One win will probably secure 7th, which is definitely Conference League now with Leicester going out. If Leicester would have gone on to win that, I believe may have lost the league place for the conference. So that would have been unfortunate. But yeah, one win definitely guarantees that. 2, you got a chance. Obviously, Manchester United have to play Crystal Palace, who I'm going to tell you have been one of my guilty pleasures to watch this year. I've really enjoyed watching their games when they've been on. They're fast, they're attacking. And Patrick Vieira's done a fantastic job there. So Palace could do a job on them. They could, and maybe there is a little bit in the Man United team that think don't fancy Europa League and don't really fancy the Conference League either. And give ourselves a go in the league next year to try and just get Champions League. Because they're not going to win the league next year, but really give themselves a go. And that could play into our hands. But we've got to go and do the business. We've got to lift ourselves, obviously, after the heartbreak of Thursday night. We've got to go again. There's still so much to play for, and there's still, some big games that can be a carrot to players. I see Gonzo's video yesterday. I commented on his video. He was saying, the Conference League is good. It's still European football, and it's credit to us that we would have got there as well. But if we can just go that little bit extra and have a little bit of luck and get that Europa League, it's another bigger carrot to dangle. You become they were semi-finalists last year. I fancy some of that as a player going there. And again, I think that would just be enough to maybe keep Declan Rice again for another year. I think we will win. I don't think it'll be as comfortable as some people are thinking. I see a few people predicting 3-1s and 2-1s. I think it might just be a little bit of a nervy 1-0. But if we score early, I'm talking within the first 20-30 minutes, we could go on and win fairly comfortably. But like I say, it's a dodgy game. Always dodgy when you play these teams that have just been relegated. I don't like it. I don't like these sort of games. But anyway, let's enjoy it. Let's just enjoy these last few games now, and hopefully, like I say, we can get that 1 win to definitely get Conference League, but 2 may just get that Europa League, and that would be a fantastic achievement. Anyway, guys, until next time, let me know your predictions. I hope you enjoyed the game today. Hopefully, I'll be back straight after the game to give my thoughts on, hopefully, a win that has secured us Conference League. Until next time, guys, thank you for staying loyal this whole time this season. I hope you've enjoyed my content. We're so close to 3,800. I believe we only need another 20 more subscribers. So if you're out there or you know anyone that can make up that 20, that'd be fantastic. 4K is very close. Come on, you irons. Keep believing. Enjoy the game. Let's go.